Geminis, my darlings, I am about to read your energy and dig into your consciousness across space and time, baby. So let's go. And the divine have said, quickly, let someone know out there that if you've lost a bracelet or a ring, some kind of jewelry, gold, just over the last few days, this is a specific message for you, all right? Everyone else, this is a general message, but someone who's lost some jewelry, you've lost something. You've lost something. You've just lost something, someone. And they were screaming at me, get them out. Get that out there, because someone needs to know they've lost something. And actually, by the end of the reading, I'm going to tell you where it is, they're saying. But we really want to get a message to someone who's just lost something, all right? But everyone else, stay tuned. We're digging in, Geminis. It's a gorgeous read as well. Let me tell you right now. If you lost money, may I said, your money is going to turn around. Things are going to turn around. I want to talk about your energy. And you are a Gemini, which is interesting because when we look at polarity, we always see Gemini as the sides of light and dark. Everyone talks about Geminis and makes memes about them being the light and dark and the polarity and the crazy Gemini, then the really lovely, sweet, soft Gemini. That's what's coming through here. But do you know why this is so interesting? Because firstly, where you're at now in the now moment is stunning. I could sing and scream from the rooftops about where you're at and where you're going. I'm going to dig in deeply on that so we can get a nice story and see what's coming out. But let's quickly just look at the past. I don't want to stay here long, but I can tell you've been through absolute fucking hell. And actually, the Gemini readings from the past, they're quite intense, actually, because I was connecting with someone last year who was really ascending. And every time I'd done a Gemini read, I was like blown away by the intense energy that was coming at me. So I know some of you guys are real spiritual warlocks, wizards, witches, whatever you're doing out there, sorcerers of all kinds, star seeds, light workers. You're powerful. You're super, super powerful. Some of you could have lost an ancestral ring or something really indigenous, or like a talisman or some kind of piece from your mantle that's really important to you as well. And that's why you're a bit unsure. Something from your childhood even, right? I feel like whoever I'm connecting with, in the past you had to pull away from loads of people. A lot of gossiping, a lot of bitching, a lot of being stabbed in the back. You have a big personality, a big character. A lot of people didn't know how to deal with that. A lot of people don't know how to deal with you because you carry a lot of authority. You carry a lot of weight. Yeah, your word carries a lot of weight. I want to say long tongue. I want to say long weighted. I want to say the stuff that comes out of your mouth is like the final hammer, the judge and the jury. It's intense, right? Very specific message for Gemini today. And the truth of the matter is, now and then other people can't take or tolerate your vibration and they have to move away, or you feel like you have to move away just to give them time to breathe and ascend or understand where you're at. Yeah, but this has been a thing that you've had to heal with inside of yourself, right? So I don't know why I'm playing psychiatrist today, but we do love a little bit of alienism over here. So it's a situation of, in your childhood, I feel like you were frequently put in situations or brought up in an environment where you didn't say much, you weren't heard, you internalized a lot. You had a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, a lot of opinions, but there were things that you didn't really get to widely express or articulate to the degree at which you can now. So there's still this old programming inside of you from childhood that's always had the desire to be an authoritative figure, to be heard, to be seen. Whoever you've been around and grown up with as well, they're very strong and forthright in their speech. You've learnt that from them. Whoever's rolled communication style to you, mother or father, family members, whatever it is, they've taught you to be very steadfast in your communication style, a very masculine, authoritative figure. You could be feminine, yet still very masculine, like a judge or a jury, a barrister, a attorney, right? A mediator. You could be the mediator in your friendship group. You could govern and control and facilitate all of this positive and negative changes and relationships and networking across your group or at work. You could do something like that in business where you campaign, or even like coaching, or I want to get like activisty, like a lot of shouting and inspiration, like inspirational speaker I get. So even a pastor I get as well, right? Very strong profession that you want to move into, or that you've kind of grown up seeing. You could be very religious, very forthright about your spirituality. Either way, that's created a lot of blockages for you in this lifetime, or at least over the last, they want to say decade. I was going to say the last 2 years, and they're saying nope, 10 years of absolute struggle here with the inner child. Absolute struggle. Now, I'm hoping that your awareness your awareness, of your inner child and your inner child needs is what is boomeranging back to you in the now moment to help you awaken and feel things in a lighter vibration. Because where you're at now, spiritual partnership, abundance in your immediate environment. That's what the cards say. Spiritual partnership, abundance, now available in your immediate environment. Now, in order for you to do that and to sustain that, maintain this high vibration and this abundance that is available to you, when I'm saying to you that there's a spiritual partnership in the now moment that is going to make you abundant and it's in your immediate environment, I'm saying you got coin, you got money, you got friends, you got networks, you got opportunities, you got everything you could possibly need. Whatever you want is available to you right now. The only way it's not available to you right now is if you are not looking at it and you cannot see it clearly because you're not being conscious enough to what's around you and valuing what you have in the now moment and filling yourself with an attitude of gratitude. I do have content on the channel called Attitude of Gratitude where you can go and listen to the affirmations and really program that into your mind, affirming what you have already is everything that you need. Because your inner child being truly acknowledged and you having a spiritual partnership with your inner child at this time is going to change your life. Simple as that. Simple as that. It's easy for Gemini today. I don't need to play around. I don't need to just pull out any more cards. It's all on the table. It's clear as day. The moment that you start looking at your inner child as an actual alive, vibrant being in the environment, and you start caring for your inner child like you would your children or your cousin or your nieces or your nephews or your loved ones, start caring for your inner child like you would a real child next to you on the street, your life's going to change. Major facts. Because in the past you've been disassociated from your inner child. That means you haven't been conscious enough to understand your old programming, the way in which you've been raised, the role models and the impacts on you in your development. Now, the more that you choose to consciously become more and more aware of that inner child, that the youngest version of your inner self, or you at different stages of your childhood, how were you at 6? How were you at 10? How were you at 13? How were you at 21, 14, 7? Whatever the case is, where were you? What were you doing? What are the key memories when you run through the script of your lifetime? When your life flashes before your eyes, tell me what you see. What memories pop up, because they're the significant marks and milestones in your life that dictate your energy and your behavior today. And you're ascending. I was like, bitch, you are ascending. You are evolving. You are about this life. You have come so far. I hope you see it. Hit me in the comments. Let me know you see it. And if you're saying, I don't see it though, I don't know where it is, then you need to go inside and you need to go and get some inner child meditation on and listen to it and connect with your inner child, because your inner child knows the way. Your inner child is sitting there saying, I've had the key codes for days. But instead of you looking inside of me and talking to me, connecting with me so we can partner up and ascend together, you're looking for external partners in the community. That's lovers. I'm getting business partners. You're looking for ventures and business partners and capital and funding to invest in your business and all of that kind of stuff. Nah. Your inner child's got the key codes already. You don't need it. Your inner child has got millions in the bank. Millions. But if you don't talk to your inner child, how are you going to know? Your inner child is saying right now, Gemini, I have the PIN. I've got the checkbook. I've got the credit card. I've got the black card. I've got the VIP lounge. But you're not talking to me. You're not listening to me. You're going to Tom, Dick and Harry, Sarah, Lisa and Jane. But none of them can give you what you need because you've already got it. God came into this lifetime with everything you need. You are God. Had to pause a minute there. You are God, I am God, we are all God's seed, yet we worship the ultimate and the most high. That is God, our creator. So before I take you to church, baby, we're going to calm down. And I'm going to say you are healing. You are coming through something difficult. I want you to really affirm how beautiful you are as well. Really important for my Geminis, because through whatever's gone on, I don't think you're taking enough time for self-love and self-care. I don't think, like, if you're a man, you're not grooming well enough. If you're a woman, like, you're not getting dressed up and making the effort like you used to. And that impacts on your mood. If you choose to spend a whole week of not getting dressed up, not doing anything, not just tidying yourself up, just having a shower and just going about life really rough and go, then there's no incentive. There's no moment for you to just look at myself and go, damn, I'm fabulous. Oh, I look lovely today. Oh, I've made an effort, right? If you don't want to make the effort, don't make the effort. Like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So my point is, when you look into the mirror, whatever you're wearing, if you've got stains all over your t-shirt, you just woke up, you've got crust in your eye, you've got dribble at the side of your mouth, you're looking hella crusty, you're going to look in the mirror and say, God damn, I am so beautifully crusty today. Damn, I'm fine. Yeah? You reinforce those positive narratives in any way you can. I've got loads of affirmations on the channel that really affirm positive outlooks on life. So go and check out all the affirmations on the channel as well. And understand that this is a time for you to balance out your intellectual versus your emotional. This is also an incredible time to understand elements of fire, water, earth, air and spirit. And understand what drives you forward and what pulls you back. And what elements of your childhood are so significant today. What do you do today, every single day that you live and breathe, that you've been doing since your birth? That's what would be nice to find out, because that will help you really understand and establish those main themes that you've carried throughout childhood, adolescence into adulthood, because they're the same things you need to carry now to your stardom, to your success, to your abundance that is in the now moment in your immediate environment that you seem to not be seeing because you're looking for an external solution when the solution is internal. Yeah? I love you. I'm sending you love and light. I think this is a gorgeous reading. I think your energy is epic. I think that you're ready for a brand new task. Bottom of the deck is Love of My Life and Riddle. Now, Love of My Life already came out once today, and I think it was for either a Libra or Cancer. And what I said to them, and I'll say to you, you are the love of your life. So many people out here searching for the love of their life. I'm telling you, you are the love of your life. So when you look in the mirror, you've got to be like, damn, I'm so glad I found me. I'm so in love with me. Oh my God, when I look in the mirror, I see the love of my life because I love me and I love my life, baby. That's the energy you need to be giving off. That's how big your ego needs to be in 2023. Don't worry about anyone. Be like, you're egoic, you're narcissistic, you're basic and you're never going to ascend. So fall back from me and let me be the boss bitch that I am, because I haven't got time to waste. I haven't got time to be basic and pacify everyone else who's like, oh my gosh, you're too big for this world. You're too large. You're too exuberant. You're too loud. You're too opinionated. You're too authoritative. You're too much of a leader. You've got too much to offer this world. No, darling. I do not have too much to offer this world. I have more than enough to offer this world. Clearly you're lacking. Don't project your lack on me, please. Brush that lack off your shoulder. I said brush that lack off your shoulder. You're too hot. You're smouldering, darling. Keep it up. Keep it going. Life is a riddle. There is no straight path, right? But if you go left, you're going to end up left. You go right, you're going to end up right. So keep walking straight. And if you feel guided to go left, go right, do a little zigzag, stop off, go back and reverse, do it. Live your life based on your own unique agenda, rooted in your inner child. And go and check out some inner child healing. Beautiful content out there where you can go into meditation and trance and meet your inner child and have a real conversation with them, because your inner child has a lot to tell you. A lot to tell you. And they are salty with you. If you've got an attitude at this time and you're really pissed off and frustrated with certain elements of your life and you feel like things are not paying off for you, that's your inner child, because your inner child is pissed off at you. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be rude and like come here and be judgy like, bitch, your inner child is slagging you off to me. But that's the energy. So let's be real about energy. Your inner child is super frustrated with you because they're like, all you've got to do is listen to me. Even now you're not listening to me. And now you're in charge. So that also even more suggests that as a child, you were really not listened to. You were really not listened to. You were really quite frequently ignored and just kind of shunned off. Go and play. Go and do this. Go. Get out of big people conversation. That's the kind of energy you would have grown up in. Adults are talking here. Go along. But you've got the answer. And the adults didn't know it. And now you're still looking at all these other adults still saying, hey, I've got the answer. I've got the answer. No, fuck them. The adults have let you down since childhood. It's about time your inner child and you partner up together and get this shit going. I'm leaving it there. I love you. I think your energy's great. And I'm going to be back soon with more. Go and check out the old content, Geminis, if you're really resonating with this, because there's a lot of Gemini stuff out there and it's been a real powerful energy coming off the Geminis. So you've got something going on in there, a lot of gifts, a lot of abilities. And I'm telling you now, if you start working with your inner child from now, by 2024, god damn, it's going to be great to see.
Spaceman, I always wanted you to get into space.